Hey guys, welcome back to another Jurassic World Dominion toy review, and we're finally taking a look at an anticipated figure in my list. Ever since the film was already announced and released, this is one I've been waiting for, and you already saw in the thumbnail and the title. It is Dr. Alan Grant with this Dimetrodon. It looks really freaking great. I was so excited for this. Ever since I heard that Dr. Grant was returning, it was like literally one of the best characters of Jurassic, at least in my personal opinion, the best Jurassic character to ever exist. And this is just really exciting. I finally got this. This really came a lot sooner than I expected. I thought it would come next week, but we finally get to take a look at this figure. And before we take a look at it, of course, we're going to have to take a look at the package really quickly. So, of course, you got the Jurassic World Dominion logo looking great right there. We're actually looking really awesome in the backdrop of the prologue of Dominion, scan code capabilities, Dr. Alan Grant, Dimetrodon, H4 Metal barcode. Over here, Jurassic World Amber logo right there. And then over here is, of course, the Pyroraptor with the Jurassic logo again. And then at the back, we get the image, a detailed image of the Dimetrodon and Dr. Alan Grant carrying a skull, which some people may say is a raptor skull. I thought it was another Dimetrodon skull, but then again, I might be wrong. And you get the Jurassic World logo up there, background, all that stuff, scan code, and the Kayla Watson Pyroraptor figure set that we reviewed previously, which you can check out. And that's basically it for this. Let's go ahead and take Dr. Grant and his Dimetrodon out of the package. By the way, big fan. I read your book on tape. Owen Grady, I know you. You trained raptors. Okay, so now we got Alan Grant and his Dimetrodon and the little, whatever the heck this is, out of the package. And sorry for that little brief recreation of that sequence. I mean, I just couldn't help it. I adored that moment so much. I just really like that interaction, so I just had to recreate it. Yeah, this is Alan Grant out the package. And of course, actually, let me go save Alan Grant for later. Let me go take a look at the Dimetrodon first, because it's actually a pretty cool dinosaur. Well, it's not technically a dinosaur anyway, but it's really nice regardless of what it is. And this is actually my first Dimetrodon, because there was a time when Mattel released that one Dimetrodon from 2019 in Dino Rivals, which didn't look really great, but it was their first one. Actually, their first one was back in 2018 in like an unreleased pack or something, and then it was pretty much rare to find it. I think it was the Structosaurus. So this is actually our Dominion Dimetrodon, and it looks fantastic. In my personal opinion, this thing looked creepy and threatening and just all around. It's a very scary creature. If you've seen the sequence in the movie where they were in the cavern, and it was just such a great sequence in my opinion. I just had to freaking just I adore that scene a lot. So the Dimetrodons definitely were done a justice in the movie. And they were only in it for like one scene, but they were really freaking creepy. I love the Dimetrodons. And the behind the scenes look I looked at, they looked even cooler. They were all practical too. There's a scan code right there if you want to take a look at that. And that's it. Anyways, the paint job on this one, there is a previously released Dimetrodon from the Battle Damage line, or Extreme Damage, which is a lot more vibrant, which looked also pretty decent, but I like this one a lot more. And looking at every little detail of it, you can see those bumps and ridges and this crocodilian looking scaling that they have on here. I mean, at least that's what I would call it. Not sure what to really call it, but it looks really cool regardless. There's no paint from underneath, but that's okay. The way the sail is colored and made, definitely durable plastic. And the paint job on it, there's a lot more going for it. I mean, it's not particularly like over exaggerated, but it looks nice for what it is. I just really like that head. Just look at that head. That is so cool, so freaking detailed and everything. I like how everything just looks like it's popping right out. See the other side. Not painted from up there, but you can see that the tongue and mouth inside is painted in as well. There we go. It doesn't look too detailed. It looks very smooth. So that's all I can say. Okay, so the paint application looks nice. Definitely much more movie accurate and neutral than the one from the Extreme Damage line. It's got basic articulation in all of his limbs, and the neck obviously, and the mouth, and the tail can turn. It's really got this nice detail. Again, this Dimetrodon is super freaking nice. I absolutely love the Dimetrodon from Dominion, and I will definitely be getting the Extreme Damage one, but I'm not sure if I'll do a review on it, but I'll definitely be getting the Extreme Damage one someday, because this is such a great looking Dimetrodon. It's really nice. Anyways, then let's go take a look at Alan's accessory, because I'm pretty sure this is a raptor skull, vertebrae attached to it. It's nicely detailed for what it is. It's not too like detailed, but it's like you can still see like the ridges and the wrinkles and the bumps and everything. You can see the effort put into it. It looks nice, but it's not anything to write home about. But it might as well be a raptor skull. Who knows? Because that's the yeah, I think it is a raptor skull because Alan Grant is obsessed with raptors. Gotta have a raptor accessory. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the creme de la creme of the set, Alan Grant in general. Let's get to focusing on. There we go. Now, I will say there is a bit of a QC issue with my Alan Grant figure. It is on his left eye, and you're viewing it from the right. It definitely is painted a little bit like in the weirder position, so it doesn't look particularly good. But if you turn it right here, it looks okay. But over here, it can vary. But other than that, it's like that is like a problem on my hand. Not sure if I will be able to get a replacement one, but if I do, yeah, I might get a replacement someday. But yeah, see if it stays focused. This is such a great figure. I absolutely adore Dr. Grant, his attire, his clothing. This is just very suitable. I love this jacket he has. It's just very suitable. I feel like it evokes that Jurassic Park 3 look to him. But this is obviously Dominion Grant. This isn't JP3 Grant, but his hat definitely speaks that though. It's the same hat he had from Jurassic Park 3. Now you can see the detailing. Oh yeah, his likeness. His likeness, yeah, it definitely resembles Sam Neill, how he looks today. It's just that obviously that QC issue kind of makes it a little bit difficult to see it. But other than that, I think it definitely looks like him. So again, you can see the detailing on his jacket. It's definitely got the wrinkles. It's not overly textured, I think. Wait, no, it's textured. It's got the textures, but it's not like a over-the-top look to it. It definitely looks pretty neat for what it is. I definitely like the way they designed the jacket. It looks really good. It's just overall nice. I just really like this hat, and this is like this attire, this character. It's just so great. I'm just fanboying over here. You see the inside of his shirt is obviously a dark blue, which looks nice. And his belt buckle and his belt entirely was painted too, brown and silver. And his pants definitely got a tiny bit of texturing to it, but it's definitely smoothing. It's a lot more smooth. It's not like jeans or anything. And you see his boots down here. I'm not sure they're the same boots he wears in the previous movie, but you can see the detailing down there. And that's basically it for detailing on the figure. I really love the attire, really love his character. Just, my goodness, Dr. Grant, he's just so darn great. I just really enjoyed his appearance in Dominion. It was just such a nice pleasure seeing him again. He's already on my favorites list. I'm just so glad to own him. Such a great character. Really love Dr. Grant. And speaking of like Dr. Grant, it's like seeing how much. Let me go ahead and move these out the way because I want to get this out the way as soon as possible. Let me go ahead and put him in the middle. Yeah, let's put him in the middle because I'm just gonna put like so many different Dr. Grant figures I collected over the years. We're gonna put Legacy Collection Dr. Grant. Hammer Collection Dr. Grant ain't out yet. I mean, until next month, and I'll definitely be picking that one up because well, it's Dr. Grant. Of course, I'll pick that one up. And another Alan Grant figure I liked, which is JP3 Alan, the compy version, which is a little bit elusive, but you can still find it if you can get lucky. And then we got another JP3 Alan, which is the motorcycle Alan, and then we got the second version. And then we got our Dino Tracker Alan Grant, which, oh no, the Dino Wrangler Alan Grant from Dinosaur Series 2. Make sure he doesn't fall over. And then we got our other Dino Tracker Alan Grant figure, which is basically the one from 2009, our Desert Tracker Alan Grant, who is right there. He's out of the frame. I'm going to zoom out and see if you can get all those figures in the frame. That's the best I can do. Anyway, so that's basically all the 3 3/4 inch Alan figures I've owned over the years. And of course, most of them are from Jurassic Park 3. But regardless, that's a lot of 3 3/4 inch Alans I own. I really like this character, and this is just a great addition. Regardless of that QC issue, once again, I had to keep addressing it. But I'm so glad that I finally got this figure. It's just been a long time coming. Something else I forgot to do in the Pyroraptor review was basically give out different like comparisons of the sizable dinos of the Ferocious pack lines and stuff like that. Previously, I forgot to take a look at these two and put them up beside each other and with the other dinos. And this is the Carnotaurus, the Demon Carnotaurus from the Owen Escape pack alongside Atrociraptor Red and Panthera. And there's Atrociraptor Ghost from the 2-pack that came with Soyana Santos. And then we got Blue, and Beta right there, the Dimetrodon, and then we got Dilophosaurus. Like, they all look good together. They're all sizable enough, and basically, I think the only thing that should be a bit smaller or in Dilophosaurus scales has to be the Pyroraptor. That's all I gotta say. But other than that, oh yeah, right, Beta. So yeah, they all look good together. That's what I meant to do previously. Alrighty then, so that's gonna be it for this review of the Jurassic World Dominion Dr. Alan Grant with the Dimetrodon figure 2-pack. It is a great set. Aside from my quality control issue on it with its eye, I am so happy that I finally got this set. Is just, whew, I am so glad. It's Dr. Grant, a character that I really love since Jurassic Park 3, since I've grown up with that movie for the past 21 years or so. And of course, the whole franchise with him being introduced in the first movie, Jurassic Park. And it was just great to see him again. And it's definitely great owning an action figure of him. And well, not gonna lie, I might get a replacement because, you know, the quality control in his eye. But other than that, I'll just be fine with this one because I'm so glad I own him. And also, that's a torch from Indiana Jones, so I had to use one of them just to recreate a sequence from it, but who cares? Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll be seeing you guys later.